Hey everybody, kind of show you what I got going on. This is the main line, right here, and where that little tanker sits at the end, that would be the main line coming in to the railroad. Let me get back down here. This would be the main line coming into the railroad, coming in to the layout, which I'm thinking about putting a curve in and putting it behind that backdrop right there, and having me a staging area for a train that comes in. Will come in on that track. That second track, this track right here where the hoppers are, would be a interchange track. The track from right here that the train's setting on is just a continuous run. It goes from there to there. That's just for continuous run. The railroad would come into here. I'm gonna add me another, maybe a foot wide piece, and put me a small staging area right here. This would be staging north, and the one going where the tanker is, where it'd curve back around and go behind the backdrop, would be staging south. And the trains would come in here on this main here and do their drops, whatever. And there's a siding here. Let me get back down here where I can. This wasn't planned out, it was just spur of the moment. Decided to do this video. But I got to run around here that they can drop trains. Sorry about the quick movement. Drop trains and run around on. I put in that crossover right there so I can get a train, some cars back here. I'm thinking about putting a steel plant in here. I ain't decided yet if it's going to be steel or what yet. I told myself I wasn't going to put that many industries on here, and then I'm still poking them in. But yeah, I got that in. I got my scrapyard in. That'll be, the scrapyard will be called JD's. I found this little sign. It says we buy junk, scrap metal, all types of alloys, and that was my grandpa's name, JD, and he was a junker. Anyway, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. But then that's the yard. That's everything I got going on there. I picked this engine up. It's a Scale Trains. It's operators. Pretty nice. I like it. I got a few hopper cars I'll show here in a little bit. But as the track goes around, the main line comes on around, goes back behind there. I still ain't figured out how I'm going to scenic all this out. Thinking about just hills and trees for the background. Maybe I can show some distance between the yard area and this area here. I haven't decided on the name or anything of this area, but I've got a switch, and it comes around and then it goes into another switch here. This one goes into, then there's another switch, and it goes into the cement. But this track here comes around, and it serves Smith Hog hardware lumber. And I think it'll set right there. I think cement plant will stay right here. But this comes on in, there's a little run around here I got set up. There's the switch for the runaround, and then I can stage cars here. I got a track that goes back up there to a cattle feed that they drop off for the ranchers or whatever. There's a turn off of here. It goes up here. It takes care of this side of the distribution. And then there's a track off the other side, back off of the switch down here, that comes up and serves the other side of this industry. And then there's another switch here that I'm thinking about putting an oil company in here that'll get tankers. They got tankers and don't really have a place for them to go. And then back to this side is where my Dolisi sand and gravel is going to be. But thought that I'd share that, and hang on just a minute. Like I said, I got that there. That was scale trains. I'm thinking this one. I think this one's Intermountain. I can't remember. Anyway, one's Intermountain, one's the Atherans, and one's the Atlas. But I got those 2 hoppers, and I got this hopper. But thanks everybody for watching. It's nice and cool out here this morning. I think I'm gonna do some moving around, or I'm gonna do some switching. I ain't decided yet. Depends on how it goes. Y'all have a good one. Later.